right, welcome back everybody to another pickups video that I have for you this week. This is just a few things that I managed to grab last week, out at shops and also, online. Just basically my pickups and my purchases. If anybody's interested in the stuff that I'm wasting my money on, this is what I got going here. So hopefully you are enjoying this content and what I'm doing here on the channel. If you are, please like, subscribe, hit that alert button so you don't miss any of the content on the channel. And just hang on for a second, and I'm ready to show off what I bought. All right, so the first thing that I actually purchased is it's another glass. I like collecting glasses, basically tune tumblers. I like to collect, and this time I bought this, getting ready for Let There Be Carnage. I don't know if the movie's gonna be any good, but hey, I always like this this image, Mark Bagley. So thought it was pretty cool, and it was like 13 bucks shipped. So I'm buying that glass, and you can see pretty cool Maximum Carnage on the other side. Tune tumblers are my favorite glasses. They're quality items, and the logos and the images don't peel off so easily like some of the other ones that I have. But this is the first thing I picked up. No title card for that one. And even though I have a title card here for toys, I only got one toy. I only got one toy to show you this week, and it's something my dad actually picked up for me. Yes, I'm 43 years old, and my father still buys me toys. I am not ashamed to admit that. And he picked this up, asked me if I wanted it. I was like, you kidding me? Absolutely. So Sam Wilson, Captain America, definitely wanted this. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't need the whole run there. He was asking me if there's any other ones there, and like the other figures didn't really jump out at me. It's really just this Sam Wilson I thought was pretty cool. I really wish there was like a deluxe edition where you can get it with the wings, so I didn't have to buy the entire set to get the wings to put up. But I'm not going to open these anyway, so it wouldn't matter. I really wish there was like a deluxe edition that had the wings with it displayed with it, like they did, I think, when he was Falcon, like the Falcon one. I thought that was kind of cool. If they would have done that with him as Cap, I would definitely have bought that one. But since they didn't do it, I'm happy to have this one. So the one toy I got from my dad, thanks, Pops, there that is. Now, I thought it was weird to do this next one as a category, but hey, I got 6 books, so I got a Larfleeze section. I like Larfleeze. I bought all these. And yeah, they were cheap. So I figured, you know what? Why not? I've been looking for them in the boxes, but like, why am I going to look for the boxes if I can buy them online for $2 a piece? So for like $2, I grabbed, and you can see where I bought it from. If you know that sticker, you know where I bought it from. Larfleeze 1, 2, and 3 is all they really had. But happy to get those. Like I said, they're like $2 or less for those things. And while I was at it, they had these for $4. So I was like, all right. So I bought the incentive variants for 1, 2, and 3 as well. Again, I'm not a big fan of these sketch covers, but these were $4 each. Figured why not, Not great, but that's why I started it off. We're going to start off slow. That's a little appetizer. Not a lot of people are big fans of Larfleeze, but I like him. I think he's a fun character, and I really hope we see him in this Green Lantern show that they keep talking about for HBO Max. Hopefully, somehow he gets in there, because he's a fantastic character. I think that would play well on screen, and that's why I've been looking for that series, because I don't see that series a lot. So I'll be grabbing it. Next, Star Wars. I love Star Wars, so I'm always grabbing Star Wars books, especially talking with Ben C. and Mike Morello on our show. There's always stuff that they're leading me to go and look for. That I was like, you know what? I don't have that. Now I got to go buy that too. Killing me, those two. Killing me. Now, this first one isn't because of them. This first one is because I finally needed to complete my Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir set, and I needed number 4. So I finally found a number 4 that wasn't priced too bad. So I finally picked it up. So now I finally got the complete mini of 1 through 4. So happy to finally finish that off. It's one of those things, like, I knew I needed it forever, and it's just something I always forget to look for. And then when you do remember, it's like, well, do I want to pay that? And it's a vicious cycle. You go months and months of, do I want to buy it? Do I not want to buy it? And then finally, things lined up where I was like, all right, that's not too bad. So I'll pay for that. Next, Hondo. Realize I've been looking for these in dollar bins. I can't find it. So you know what? I paid a few bucks. Not a lot, because I wasn't going to pay a ton for this, but I found a copy that I was willing to pay a few bucks for. So I did. Hondo, number 7. Star Wars Adventures. It's not the cleanest copy. It got kind of dinged up in the mail. I saw the Gemini mailer had a bend. I was like, oh. And then I considered, like, you know, sending a message to the seller and all that. But I mean, what am I going to expect them to do? It's not their fault. It got bent in the mail. It got bent in the mail. They put it in a Gemini mailer. I mean, there's nothing more I could have asked them really to do. So I wasn't going to hold them accountable. So it is what it is. It happened. So this one's a little dinged up, but it's just for me. So I don't really care all that much. It's not like it's destroyed. I'm not sending this to CGC. I'm not looking to resell it. So this is just my copy anyway. So I'm fine with it. And that's also why I don't like paying top dollar online, because if things like that could happen, and then I'd really be upset if I paid, like, you know, high-end money for something like that. And then these next two I grabbed, again, thanks to Ben C. and Morello, is the Star Wars Adventures 16. Yeah, not for that cover. I got it for this one because of Embo. But the seller had both, so I got both. So I figured, why not? So Embo wanted to get that first appearance book because I didn't have it. Because I don't have a lot of the Star Wars Adventures books. I've grabbed a few, but I always seem to find the first rows, number 6. I got a ton of the first rows in boxes here, but some of these other ones, of course, I also didn't know to look out for them, because as much as I enjoy it and love Star Wars, there's a lot of stuff I don't know. So when I get to spend time with some guys that do know a lot of this stuff, like, you know, Ben and Mike and Marco and JJ and Solo, like all, you know, Jen, when I spend time with these people, luckily, you know, some of the info gets, you know, trickles down to me. So happy to be involved with those guys, and they spend all my money. What are you gonna do? Now, the biggest part of my pile, I guess, would be variants, because I like buying variants. First one being, I grabbed this out at the flea market today. This Guardians of the Galaxy number 5, this Minara cover. Yeah, it was marked $20. I got a few bucks off from the pile of books that I had, but yeah, basically $20. I think this does pretty well. I just kind of liked it, and just kind of wanted it. Yeah, put it in the collection, but I think it does. It's definitely more than $20. So happy to grab it. It's a nice, clean copy too. Spine looks good. I probably could send this in to get graded if I wanted to, but we're not there yet. It's just something I wanted to add to my collection, and yeah, there it is. I wanted to grab this Skyrunner after I found out that there was a C version that was another Jim Lee cover. Like, there's a different Jim Lee cover that I found in the dollar bins, and I couldn't find this one. So I went, again, if you know that sticker, you know where I bought it from. I went and bought this because I just wanted to have it in the collection. I like, again, collecting art and artists, so I wanted this Jim Lee in my PC. What did I grab here? Oh, next one. Yeah, the next one. I'm not sure what the ratio is. I don't know if this is like 1-5, 1-4. It's probably, I think it's something pretty low, a low incentive. But this Ultra Mega number 3, it was $10. If the regular one costs $8, I was like, well, I'll pay $2 more to get the incentive. Even though, again, I'm not a huge fan of the black and white covers, but I figured, you know, why not? All right, you know, get the incentive one for $2 more, because might as well. So that's where I grabbed it. One of those impulse buys. It was at the front of the counter when I was checking out. I was like, you know what? Give it to me. Oh, now, there were a lot of variant covers for this book, but this is one of the first ones I saw, and I'm a big fan of David Nakayama, so I bought this War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha. This is his cover. So many of these covers, and they all had to have Boba Fett on it, but I really dug this one. I like the orange. It goes with the nice little color wave that I have coming, so I got a few of these David Nakayama covers that I didn't have already, so I grabbed that one. I grabbed this Daredevil with Elektra as Daredevil, so we got the red to go with that orange. I just really thought this was a pretty cool cover. It's close to the John Tyler Christopher Negative Space, but not quite. This, you know, this kind of color, I don't know what to call it, color wave, color rush. And same with this Polaris as a green one, so it's Christmas time here. But I thought it was really cool. Again, big fan of David Nakayama, so I have a hard time not paying for these store exclusives when he does ones that just kind of catch my eye. And sometimes I'll wait and buy them like multiples at one time. And that's kind of what I did here. Like that Daredevil I considered when it first came out. I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll get it later. And thankfully, you know, these don't sell out again. These are for the PC. These aren't things that I'm saying go buy because they're going to be worth money and something to flip. These are just covers that I like. I like the art, so I wanted it for myself. That's the best advice I could give with the store variants is buy the ones you want for yourself. Don't try to buy them to make money, because most times you're going to get burnt because there's just it's just tough. It's just too tough. Too many options, taste change, and yeah. While some will always be hits, yeah, I don't know. Just buy the ones you like. Buy the ones you want. I forgot I had ordered this, but I randomly got this retailer incentive for Usagi Yojimbo because, I don't know, figured, why not? Wasn't too expensive. Figured I'd grab it. Issue 19. How many copies of issue 19 are being ordered these days to get an incentive? Pretty cool cover. Going right there at like a snake guy, snake cobra or something. Pretty cool. I don't know. I bought it. Shang-Chi. That's my man. I'm a big fan of the Master of Kung Fu, so I wanted to get one of these variants, and I used this cover image in one of my videos, and so I felt like I needed to buy it, and found it. Made a nice little low offer for one, got accepted, so happy to add this to the collection. I think it's a 1 in 25. So, Sister Dagger, added to the collection, along with this Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade #3. I'm also a big Black Knight fan, and I recently noticed that these covers, these connect. So I got #3 here. 1 and 2 are actually on the way. I did buy 1 and 2 as well after I realized, like, oh, that's kind of cool. These are connecting covers, these variants. So once I get them all, I'll show them all together. But here, #3 came in, so I'm showing #3 now. 1 and 2 maybe will be on next week's video. I don't know. And I'll put what we got so far together, because I think we're only up to 3 issues released. And then the last book that I got in my variant section here is Green Lantern #9. This Batman as a Green Lantern. Yeah. Eyeballing this for a couple of weeks now, and then I finally just said, you know what? So a couple of my buddies talked me into it. Like, you know what? They were like, yeah, just go buy it. I'm like, all right, there you go. People spending my money, talking me into stuff. I'm not that hard to talk into things. I'm easily persuaded. And next, we have our final section, which is just the randomness. Not a lot here, just a few things, just to kind of wrap us up. This was actually in my pre-order box from DCBS. I forgot that I ordered it, but big Joe Mad fan, so got this Battle Chasers anthology, just this big trade paperback of everything, because it was like cheap. It was like half cover or whatever the heck it was. 25 bucks, I think. So I think it was like $12 or $15. So like, yeah, I'll pre-order it. And yeah, it's still in the bag. I mean, I'm gonna open this up and read it, flip through it again, because I mean, I got all these books, but just thought it was cool. I'm, like I said, Joe Mad fan, so I was buying that. And then I got my pre-orders for the Star Wars Insiders. It's weird because now the PX versions are the ones you can only get at comic shops, which makes it tougher to find. But some of those subscription covers are actually better. I think we're gonna get to that we got to that on Sunday, Sunday Star Wars show. But that being said, got this one. What is this? 202, I think. No, 201. Oh, this is issue 201. Pretty cool, like graffiti Mandalorian there. And then got these Jawas again, the PX version, 202. Yeah, the only place you're gonna get them. It's not easy to find, stores that are actually ordering these magazines, let alone getting this cover. So that's why I pre-order that stuff online to make sure that I get it, even though I don't even know half the time what the cover is going to be. Just buying on the blind, figure taking a shot. So that was it. That's my randomness for this week. Just a couple of books, like I said, not a lot, but we're gonna do. So thanks for stopping by, checking out what I'm wasting all of my money on, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. Again, like, subscribe, hit that alert button so you don't miss anything, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.